Flosstube. Welcome to Tangled Floss Thursday. Hi Flosstube, welcome to our channel. It's primarily about cross stitch. Jasmine and I are a mother-daughter duo that lives in West Texas, and we are so appreciative of our returning viewers coming back to see us. And if you're new here, we're happy to have you, and please like and subscribe. It helps our channel.
Yes, welcome to all the new watchers, and hello to everyone returning. We're so happy you're here. We are late into the summer season.
I don't want to give up summer.
Approaching fall. In Texas, it's still very much summer, so I'm holding on to it. But I am talking about a lot of Halloween today, so I'm trying to get into the... I don't feel...
fallish?
I don't this year, and I always feel fallish, so I'm clinging on to summer.
Yes, but I agree 100% with it. It has been, we live in West Texas. It's been incredibly hot. One day last week was 108. Pretty much every day was 105. So it's hard to not hang on to summer. And so I was trying to work on some of our WIPS. We have a ton of FFOs to show you guys. A lot of WIPS. A lot of things today.
It is a lot.
So if you're stitching and listening, buckle in because we have a little bit to talk about. So, but yeah, I was going to finish up some of my fall things and looking at even my Christmas things I want to finish. I really want to finish my Christmas roads. I started on the sow with
how's it going?
Brushing Rabbit. I haven't touched it because
you did so much at first.
I did so good in the beginning and I haven't touched it since, but I really want to finish it. That was the sow with Rushing Rabbit and the Blooming Stitcher.
Yes, I love that pattern.
Yes, it's beautiful, but and then I was going to work on fall, but then I had to do one last thing for the beach. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Okay, so I did a new start / full finish. So this is the Primrose Cottage pattern, Sea Wishes and Salty Kisses. But I stitched it on a small fabric. It's a 36 count from my stash. And then I changed the colors and used the Beneath the Waves Cottage Garden thread pack because the colors are so vibrant. So I just switched out the colors to that. And then I did, I changed a few things. I added some more little baby fishes up here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You fully changed the pattern.
Just a little bit. I just added some, there was like a big fish coming up down here, so instead I added little fishes.
You added the whale or no?
Nope, the whale was there. It's just the little fishes I added.
Cute.
And changed the color palette to that Beneath the Waves because I love the vibrancy of that. And then this was a clearance frame. It's
yes. What is the frame?
It's magnetized. It was this sign. It was this sign from Michael's that said "C'est la vie," like "See la vie," play on words. Last year at Michael's, I'm pretty sure I paid like $2 for this.
That was I never would have picked that.
And so I love to get these little wooden frames that set up by themselves.
That's so smart.
For display. And so then I just put the bar magnet on there. We have those linked in our description at the Amazon store. Love to use those for long things. And then just put a washer on the back of my thing.
That is so fun.
So I can change it out if I get tired of this or want to use it on something different. And then I found this cute little sea turtle at Hobby Lobby.
And you just glued him on there?
Yeah, I just glued him on there.
That is adorable.
And we can do a little close-up so you can kind of see the colors better. But this was my last hang on to summer.
How pretty.
It was just a fun little stitch. I love, the patterns that Primrose Cottage does, but I really liked the colors from that Beneath the Waves thread pack this year from Cottage Garden was awesome.
Yes, your stitches look really good on this. Thank you. So pretty.
Thank you so much. So that was my last hang on to summer.
And you were saying this frame, you can, also do horizontal, something else.
If I want to put something else beachy in it later, and then my little guy will.
The turtle works both ways, y'all. Isn't that
because I could put it on an easel, and then it won't. He could still be on there.
Isn't that cute? That's so fun.
Little ceramic turtle. I didn't even know Hobby Lobby had a beach section until I found it the other day.
So cute. That's so fun.
And then one quick one that y'all have seen my Stitchonomy Summer Sal from like 2024. I had never framed it, and so I finally found the right size frame for it that wasn't outrageous on Amazon. And then just put a fabric
I love
this is like fabric over cardboard, super simple, and then I just tacked it down. So
I love
it's just
that this isn't behind glass. It kind of just makes it really fun to look at in person.
I really liked that pattern from Stitchonomy. It was just fun to stitch because I could stitch like one row, and it was just fun, something different all the time.
And I love the way you finished it with the frayed edges.
Thanks.
That's really fun.
And then I had to use my little scrapbook flip-flops from the scrapbook world.
Shout out scrapbookers.
But this was my last homage to summer. Because it's gonna be...
I have one summer fully finished. I finished my Beneath the Waves Glow Blow pattern.
Yes, this one came out so good.
I also finished it in the frame that you used for a different Beneath the Waves.
Yes.
So if y'all see this from before, that's where it looks familiar from. I'll show you up close because this
again,
one's
a Hobby Lobby clearance frame. We love clearance.
This one's just a little guy, so I'll show you up close.
Okay, but let's talk about the amazing stitch work you did leading up to next week. We've talked to y'all about having a tutorial on variegated thread, and that will be coming out next week. We're going to release a special edition just stitching with variegated thread in a variety of ways, and Jasmine has a perfect example in this. Let's talk about that.
So yes, with the actual anglerfish, I stitched using only vertical stitches, and then
that's one thread, or that's two
threads? Yes, that's one thread of the thread pack for the Beneath the Waves. Yes, and I did the background blues horizontally. I did the teeth from dark to light, so I tried to start the thread dark at the end of the teeth and get lighter towards the gums.
So smart.
And then on the coral, I stitched it diagonally.
So smart. So that's like the purple anglerfish is one thread. It's just you lined up your stitches with the variegated thread to use the light and dark contrast, and then the diagonal contrast on the coral really makes the coral have such a 3D appearance on the stitching. That is just, and your stitches look so good.
Yes, because thank you. I was thinking if I continued to stitch it vertically, it would look too similar to the fish in a way.
No, that makes really good sense.
I was like, let me just switch it up. And then on the eyeball, I stitched it in a circle, starting inward and working my way out, and it kind of gave that lighter in the middle, darker on the outside effect. I did the same thing with the jellyfish, and you can kind of see it there. Mm-hmm. With the fish above that, though, I stitched that vertical. Yes. So that's just it's a way to see all of the different ways that you can stitch with variegated thread, and like my mom said, we will get into it next episode on our little special edition where you get more into it. So.
We're going to show a variety of different variegated threads and the different ways we've used them. Because I love trying to substitute a variegated thread, and it just saves me time stitching to stitch more things.
I love it.
So, yes. Okay, well, those were some fun finishes.
Yes, that's all I have for fully finished.
I have one more fully finished.
Oh, yeah.
This is a little Halloween-y guy I did.
We're switching into fall now.
Wait,
people.
Before I talk about Halloween, I'm missing one. Let me talk about this. Look, I'm flinging things across the table. I was watching the Southern Yankee Stitcher Flosstube. She was new to me, fun little Flosstube, and she showed that this pattern from Prairie Schooler.
That is cute.
She stitched this little sunflower, and I like doing sunflowers late fall, so hence my decor behind me. And I was like, oh, I want to stitch. I have this pattern that one of my friends gifted me. And so I've had it, and it's just been sitting there because I love flowers.
That's funny.
And so I was like, I'm going to stitch the sunflower. And y'all, I had so much fun.
Let me just show y'all up close. Here's the sunflower.
But all the flowers are so cute, aren't they?
They are. I just love the way this is finished on here.
Yeah, no, it looks really cute like that with all of them as little circles. And so I think I'm going to try and do a variety. I'm going to do more of those. So thank you, Southern Yankee Stitcher, for the inspiration.
Love that.
But she's put hers on a little box, and so I mounted my little sunflower on this little fun thing. We actually made a little short of me how we did this, and it will be at the end of this video, and then we'll also be releasing it as a short tomorrow.
Perfect.
In case people, because we do have a playlist for finishing tutorials that we're building. But this was a frame from Hobby Lobby clearance literally, y'all, I'm like a $2-3 shopper, right, for my framing. Unless I take it to the framer, because we got to do that to be able to afford to go to the framer.
Yes, in the interim.
And then for these little projects. But this was a little thing in the clearance section that said, I've prayed for this child, or something like that. And so I just put this on. Y'all know I love the magnets. So I finished it as a round. Sorry, y'all. I finished it as a round. Put the washer on the back, have the magnet on here. And so if I stitch other flowers or other things that fit this whatever, I can just pop them on here.
So cute.
And this is store-bought cording. I did not make my own. And then these cute little crochet flowers were at Hobby Lobby. Happened upon them, love them, can use them now, can use them in the spring. I'm so excited. And they just, they're very pliable. The stems are pliable. So I just wrapped them around this.
So and this isn't permanent, and this was originally a metal bow.
Yeah, that I took off.
That it was really easy to just take off. It kind of was just 2 metal flaps, and we unflapped it, and she twisted the flowers around. I thought that was so cute.
Love this Prairie Schooler pattern. Thank you, Southern Yankee Stitcher. And just a super fun finish. The video will be at the end if you want to watch it today, or it'll come out tomorrow as a short.
I'm actually going to show this one up close because the fabric is so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you don't really see. The fabric has a little sheen to it.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see.
It was one of the mystery packs from...
You can see it a little bit there.
It was a mystery pack fabric from Under the Sea, and I did stitch it small. And then I added beads in the center just for some dimension. But just super, it was just a fun little stitch.
There, you can kind of see the
shimmer.
Yeah,
you can kind of see the shimmer there.
It's fun.
Yeah. So,
I love it.
And disclaimer on the finishing. So, we'd finish some things more, I'm not a professional, but some stuff is just quick and easy because it's a small little thing like this. And so other ones we take more time and do lacing and things like that. This one was a quick, easy, use a lot of tape, get it done kind of finishing. But we had fun doing it.
Yes, we're kind of just all over the place.
we are. And I did that actually in the car.
Yes.
Going to Colorado. My granddaughter was going to college in Colorado at Jasmine's alma mater.
Yes. Shout out UCCS in Colorado Springs and my niece Marley.
Yes. And so we went to Colorado and I worked on that in the car. And we had a nice little trip.
Yeah, it was good. I got to eat at all my favorite places, so no complaints.
See some of your favorite people.
Yes, definitely. So it was good. It was really good. And while we were there, we went to Ruth's Stitchery.
Yes, we always look for needlework stores.
Colorado Springs, Colorado. And they were so kind in there. It was mostly like a quilt shop.
Primarily a quilt store.
But they had some cross stitch and some fabric.
They did have some fabric, and they did have fabric on the bolt. So we
kind of went crazy. Oh wait! Back it up because we didn't finish your final finish.
My other final finish. Okay.
Before we move on to WIPS.
We're all over the place today.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
It's been a week.
Y'all remember I stitched him a couple of weeks ago. I showed y'all this last time. And so this is a wooden frame from Hobby Lobby's wooden decor section.
And this was one of those blank ones, y'all.
Just raw wood.
Yes, the raw wood that you paint yourself. So, and they're very affordable in that section as well because they're unfinished. I think it was like $6.
It was unfinished. And then I used chalk spray paint with the matte finish from Hobby Lobby, just the black chalk so it's not shiny to compete. And mounted my little guy. This is on Mothman fabric. I love the Lapin Loops Mothman fabric. It's so fabulous.
Yes, it's so pretty.
And you can really get a zoom in of this and see the details on that fabric. I think the Mothman Lapin Loops is like the perfect Halloween fabric. And I just love this pattern. He's so fun.
Get a little zoom in action here.
And he's just, he's with the board on the back of him, he's like wedged in there so I can pop him out and store him flat. Here. Yeah, on the corner. I use my little stiletto that I use for finishing and pop out the corner and I can pop him out. I didn't need to use magnets and then I can reuse that frame for other things. And I love being able to pop the pieces out and store them flat. For storage reasons. So
it is nice to not have all of the bulky frames stuck.
Yes,
and
because you run out of room.
Stay out.
Mm-hmm.
So
but yeah, isn't he fun?
So fun.
I just love that pattern. The skeleton cracks me up.
Cute.
So that was my last full finish.
Yes.
Okay, so now you
enter record scratch noise forward.
Yes.
We're going to Ruth's Stitchery in Colorado Springs where we got all this amazing fabric. We bought a huge amount of this 32 count olive green Belfast linen, which I have started my little fall bikini on.
The Teeny Weeny Bikini series from Meridian Designs, right?
Teeny Weeny Bikini from Meridian. This is the November bikini.
So cute.
Right now I only have the top, but there's a lot of beading and back stitching in this, so that's what the gaps you're seeing is for beads. And then there's the cutest little acorn charm that dangles right here.
Okay, that's really cute.
So I'm really excited to finish that up. I will have finished this when y'all come back next time.
Oh, that's exciting.
So, and we'll also show you how we magnetize finish it for my permanent little bikini stand. So,
cute.
I just thought that was fun, and this is the fabric. I know you're stitching something on this as well.
I am. I'll show it when we do, in my WIPS, I can show you that one as well on this fabric. Because even though I have a million WIPS in progress, what is Holly doing? New starts.
Is anyone surprised at this point? If you are a returning viewer, are you surprised?
More new starts. Okay, so Homemade on the Ridge, Maggie is a floss tube with Miss Maggie, and she is like one of the most creative people.
Is it Homemade on the Ridge?
Homemade on the Ridge.
Oh,
that's
cute.
her floss tube. It's
fun.
Homemade on the Ridge, and she is so creative. And she did last year Lizzie Kate, a bunch of Lizzie Kate patterns. I have Boo Club. I had the one she did too, but I wanted to stitch something different. Which these are Lizzie Kate. You can get these on 1, 2, 3 stitch. There's two. Let me do this to not show the pattern, but there's two. Jess can show you the close up. But there is two patterns in each little pamphlet.
So first we have
the treats. As an example. Treats and Spooky, you can see those are the two that are in that one pamphlet. And then if you open it up, it's intended to be stitched. Go back to the other side and show the long banner. It's intended to be stitched. You can stitch them individually, of course, like how she has it framed on the cover, or you can stitch them as a banner. There is the banner part is online. The template is online. You can Google Boo Club, Lizzie Kate, border, and there's a free template out there for that. But what Maggie did, which is what I'm doing with her inspiration, is she stitched them all individually, had her husband cut her wooden blocks, and made a banner, a Halloween banner. And so go to Homemade on the Ridge.
So cute.
You will see it. It is the cutest thing ever. And so I want to do something similar.
That's so creative.
And so I know she is so creative. And then, so I am stitching, because y'all know I love my scroll frames.
Just a casual 3 done already. Don't worry.
Yeah. But most of these were done. 2 of them were done
on
our road trip to Colorado.
We're both car stitchers.
Yes.
And the Sal sisters are jealous of this fact. So I'm curious if any of y'all are able to stitch in the car, or if you get car sick. Let us know in the comments.
Yes, and so I stitched these, and they're just so fun. I need to add some buttons to Pumpkin that I haven't put on there yet. Fright is completely done.
Fright is fun.
Isn't it cute with the little monster eyes?
That yellow is so vibrant.
Okay, so what I'm not using the called for colors. I switched to Pirate and Robbin. And we can show you the up close of the Fright is like a really good example. But Wild Cactus Needleworks is a cross stitch store in Dallas Fort Worth. And they had a big sale on Pirate and Robbin threads, and I had to buy them because the sale was fabulous. And that yellow is so good. But I'm stitching with all Pirate and Robbin thread. So everything is a Pirate and Robbin thread.
I love how it's turning out. The purple is really fun too.
It is.
It's
and so
bright.
if anybody is going to stitch these and wants the conversion I'm using for Pirate and Robbin, just let me know. I'm happy to send it along to you. But that yellow, I'm going to have to order more of it because I love the vibrancy of it. And stitching with Pirate, those are nice. They're like heavy threads, like heavy.
They look thick.
Yeah. And they just really have a nice texture. I do enjoy stitching with them. But yeah,
That's cute.
So that'll be fun, and we'll see how much I get done in the next 2 weeks.
You've done so much already. Here's the pattern.
And I'm going to figure out the pieces for it, and I have it in my cute little Pam's Needles and Thread bag from
I love this bag.
Etsy, and we'll tag her as well. Her bags are so well made, y'all, and just such a great price. And I mean, I order and the next day she ships them.
That's
lightning fast, and they're so cute.
I can't get over the fabric.
I know, and the back is fun. It's like this Teresa Kogut Halloween pattern.
So
super
cute.
fun. So shout out to her as well because they're really great.
Okay, cute. Also, when we were in Colorado, we had to do a Target stop, as y'all know.
Yes.
Our Target, I think, is the actual smallest in the country.
It might be.
It's
We have the minuscule Target.
There is one on the San Marcos campus, and it's like a convenience store. Sans that one, I'm so serious. We have the smallest Target. So we had to stop in there because we love the little dollar section. I don't know what it's officially called. It's more than a dollar.
Like the dollar spot. Yeah.
Yeah, something spot.
Yeah. I think it's dollar spot because it's like $1, $3, or $5, I think.
So we found this super fun little frame.
We had to each get one.
And when I saw this, I knew immediately, y'all, that I was going to stitch these tiny modernist Halloween ornaments to go in here. And I measured, and they're the perfect size. So I'm so excited about this.
That's perfect.
I'm going to show y'all up close.
Those are cute.
Aren't they fun? Mm-hmm. I got these on a trip to...
Tinsmiths?
Yeah. I thought it was Tinsmiths, but the tag looks like Tinsmiths. I thought it was Under the Sea. But since those are our only 2 spots, it was one of the 2. But I just think these are so cute. I was originally drawn to this vintage moon, but I think they're also fun, and I'm looking forward to stitching this. And a really quick, this display shelf is only $5 at Target. Let me zoom out a little bit. And it's just fun. Cute. It has this cute little roof, and it sets up on its own.
Yeah.
So it's really cute.
And you could even stand something off the roof if you wanted.
Definitely.
Like a decor,
or,
you know?
Yes,
kind of
you can a little bit. It has enough space back here too. But I just thought this was so fun, and it actually is very sturdy and well made. So
okay.
No complaints there.
That is super cute.
And you got a house, and
I got a house, and I got this cute little ghost. This wooden ghost.
Cute.
I'm going to stitch something that goes right here. I don't know what yet. I'm on the look. But
on the lookout. It has to be like long and skinny.
Yeah, long and skinny. But isn't he cute?
I love him.
If you like stitching Halloween, I mean, this is a perfect board to put the magnet.
Yes.
And if you don't want to use the magnet, you could just adhere it to here with double-sided tape.
Since it is Halloween.
But for something short and small to go right here and just be cute
it would
decor.
even be fun with those individually on it.
Oh, it could be. Yes, like spooky or something.
That's a good size, I feel like.
Let's see. Let me see here. Oh, like this one says fright.
Yeah, that
or
would
spooky
be cute.
Or something. That could be cute too. One of those Lizzie Kate patterns.
Just something long
long and skinny. But I just thought he was so cute, and he'll sit nicely on an easel because of these.
I like the natural wood. Usually it's black, but instead they just left that cut out. That's cute.
Yeah, and so you could sit it on an easel, or you can buy those things from 1-2-3 Stitch or a several fat quarter shop that make it be an easel stand. You can attach to the back. So.
I like that.
But I thought this would be a fun Halloween piece. And then one other one I have for Halloween, since we're on the Halloween, is I watched a brand new Flosstuber. It was her first Flosstube, and it's called Book and Bobbin.
Book and Bobbin,
yeah.
Shout out.
And
welcome to Flosstube.
Welcome to Flosstube. And she showed the cutest pattern, and I had been to Home Decor, Home Goods.
I was like, what is that?
You're like, Mom, what are you saying?
I was like, is this another new thing you didn't tell me about?
Okay, I had been to Home Goods, and they had the cutest. I'll show you the finishing first, because I found the finishing first. They have this whole set of dishware.
I found the finishing first. Like, she doesn't have a room full of frames.
I do have a room full of frames, but I couldn't resist this, y'all. This ghost plate.
That is so good.
And if you remember, at last Nashville Market, they did that whole platitudes all the designers did those different designs where you
On
finish them
plates?
on a plate. You finish them
Cute,
in a circle
and
and put them on a plate.
Platitudes.
And it was called Platitudes.
That's adorable.
Yes, remember I bought the Tiny Modernist one that said peace, love, and cross stitch and had a mushroom. Do you remember this?
I don't.
It's because
I
there's
can't
too
keep
much.
up with the patterns.
And I haven't stitched that one yet and made it a platitude, but I will. But I could not pass up this plate for Halloween.
That is amazing.
And I was like, okay, I will find a circular design or something I can do in a circle with the ghost flying around. I mean, so much opportunity. And then I will I can either display this on an easel, or I can, Hobby Lobby sells these plate holders that adhere to the back of these. I have them on some other things in my house, and then you can hang it on the wall if you wanted. But back to the pattern is, she found this on Etsy and she stitched it on the Book and Bobbin new Flosstube. She stitched this adorable little pattern on a dark fabric. And isn't he the cutest? He's so cute. I love the vintage vibe of the little Jack. And the way he's looking up, like he's going to be perfect with the ghosts flying around him, I think. I think it's going to be so cute because it's like the bats are flying above him and then the ghosts will be like swirling around him.
That's cute.
And I think it'll be a super fun finish.
I love that. That'll be so... the plate
and
is
he's going to be a fast stitch. He's 56 by 79.
Oh yeah, he's just a little
guy. And so I'll finish him in a circle and we'll do a tutorial to show y'all since we'll be putting it on a plate. And since he's not designed as a circle, we can kind of show you how we're going to convert the square to a circle for the finishing.
Cute.
And I'll do a little tutorial for everyone. But
I love that.
Isn't he so cute? So thank you, Book and Bobbin, for your first floss tube. And also thank you for this cute little pattern.
That's awesome.
On Etsy. I'll link the designer below. It's made, let me see if it says it on here. Oh yeah, Pattern Pantry on Etsy.
Cute.
And I will link her below.
Love that.
It's just so cute. Fun. Okay.
I'm going to stitch that one.
So, I know, he's just fun. Okay, and so then, as y'all know, Needlework Market is going on. I'm sure y'all have seen it everywhere. Everybody has pre-orders. I think they shopped this last weekend. The stores did. I know some stores have said, like Just Stitching Co. said she got some of her stuff was starting to come in already, so we should be getting what we pre-ordered. But one of the things I wanted to show y'all was... this pattern I pre-ordered from Needle and Moss. Wow. And Needle and Moss is who did the Christmas Roads pattern that from the South that we talked about earlier.
Oh, yes.
And that pattern, y'all, it was the Christmas Roads pattern from Needle and Moss was a dream to stitch.
You said that many times.
Yes.
Off camera,
it's just so well done. And then the way she has the key to the thread at the bottom of every page.
That's a game changer.
Such a game changer.
Because I leave that sheet that has it. Yes, and I'm like, what was it?
Yes, and so that she has it at the bottom of every page. But then the other nice part is on her patterns when you go from one page to the next, it's easy. She has like every row. Obviously, I'm not showing the pattern, but on the grid, you know how the grid is broken into tens. Mm-hmm. She has them all numbered, like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Oh yes,
and then so when you go to the next, you have a page break and you've got to go to the next page, you know exactly I was on row 92 or
I
whatever.
Like that a lot.
And so her patterns are just really well done. But this came out as a pre-order for Needlework Market, and I was like, I am in love with this. And y'all know I told you on the last floss tube I'm going to become a sewist. And I'm going to start quilting. And so, I mean, how fun is this to make this little pumpkin?
I love
There's two of them. You get the patterns for both. But I went online and ordered the fabric because I knew whatever the call for fabric was going to sell out because that fabric on that orange is fabulous. And sorry, I should have opened the package ahead of time. But I had never ordered from Blackberry Primitives. Let's open it up. From Blackberry Primitives because I just have never ordered fabric from them. And oh my gosh, this fabric is beautiful. So look at all the coloration in that.
That is so pretty.
It's just, there's so much depth to it. Yes. And like the modeling is really fine. It's not...
it's really subtle. It would be better if you
let me hold it up.
Oh yeah, you can see
because I got a big piece because I wasn't sure how much I needed. But And this looks gold. It's really more amber, as you can see on the close-up. But you can see in this
how subtle
the modeling is.
That's so pretty.
And it's just a really nice linen. It feels really nice.
I love that.
And so I thought that was really beautiful. So that's a little bit of haul I wanted to show you guys.
Fun.
From Blackberry Primitives. And then when I was on their site, of course, something else caught my eye. I don't know what I'm going to stitch on this, but I haven't seen this color.
That's pretty.
It's called Grape Jam.
I love this.
It looks, we'll have Jazz do this close up and you'll get the color better than far away. But it is like it looks like grape. It's like a mottled grape color.
Wow.
And I have never really seen that color.
That is pretty. I want some of that.
It's pretty. I like the color. I just haven't seen it in that purplish, that purple grayish tone like that.
Yes.
And then the modeling was just really pretty.
I love that.
And again, their stuff came lightning fast. After I ordered it, I was kind of surprised how fast I got it. But I am super excited to get this pattern on these pumpkins, because she has a whole thing about how she finished them. And then on Instagram, I saw she was showing people how she made this out of floral wire.
Okay, I was just looking
how
at that.
She made the yeah, it's like, yeah, but the little stem was like all the floral wire. And she had a thing on her Instagram about how she did that. So shout out to Needle and Moss for some super fun patterns.
Love that. Those are so pretty.
Yes. And I'm excited to use that fabric. It is just beautiful. Okay. So that's kind of all I have for Halloween.
That's fun.
Except for I did want to talk too about I forgot to talk about, there's two things I want to talk about back here. I don't have very much fall decor. And so I do want to stitch more, but I did stitch this one before, and this is the B tier from, is it Erin Michaels? Let me look at my notes. I think so. And so I'll link the link below. I did stitch it on a small count. This is a lakeside linen. I don't know if you can really.
I love the bow.
Thank you. That's a Hobby Lobby bow. It's on lakeside linen, which is a pale yellow, but it has little hearts. Can you see them?
Oh, yes.
Which I thought was super cute. And then the pattern, though, I stitched on like a 30, it's like a small, like a 36 count linen. But it's such a cute little pattern with the bees and the sunflowers.
So
it was just a fun little thing. I finished on a Michaels cutting board that was on clearance. It was like a Valentine clearance cutting board. So this is an Erin Elizabeth pattern, and I will, and so it has the little heart up here because it was a Valentine clearance.
Love it.
But just so cute, little fallish, but I can also use it in the spring.
Yeah.
And I love that. And one other thing I found that I was in love with, and so I want to tell y'all about it. It's not cross stitching, but it's these.
Oh, yes.
I found these on Etsy. They're little, I'll just grab a few and show y'all. There was like 6 in a pack. These are little fabric acorns.
They're so cute.
With a crochet top.
tops.
I mean, y'all, how cute are these?
Let's do a close-up.
Okay, they're super cute. And these are from a little vendor named Quenby Mountain Love.
Are these not the cutest?
Like Quenby Mountain Love. And they are so well made, and they are just a fun little piece of fall decor to put in a bowl or your tier tray or whatever. And I thought they were just so cute.
So cute. I love that.
Yeah. And so I just wanted to show those just because they were a fun little addition.
Those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
The last Halloween thing I have is a want to do.
A want to do.
This is a pattern that I bought in the real world. So at one of our local needlework stores, either Ten Smiths or Under the Sea. And it is the Halloween quilt by Primrose Cottage. I love how tiny
gosh, that is so cute
and adorable this is. Now that I've made my journal, shout out Jandy, I feel like I can sew anything. So I feel like I can make this pillow.
I think that's a great idea.
I just think this is so cute, and it's small. I will give you the exact dimensions in just a second.
Okay,
but
look how fun
isn't
that
it just
is.
a fun pattern, and the little candy corn and everything, and it doesn't
just even the stripes with the circles and the diamonds, like that is super cute.
Yeah, it's kind of atypical. It's not just straight lines.
Yeah.
So I think that's really fun. And I think this
Are you going to do it on the called for fabric? Or
I do like it on this. I was going to ask the Hive Mind and see what y'all thought in the comments. I'm looking at this Halloween Quaker pillow on the back, and it's really cute too.
Does it give you a second one?
No,
or that's another one
it's
they have?
saying
Oh, that's
buy
cute.
it now,
Show that
yeah,
one.
I
That's
really
super
like
cute
this
too.
one. This one's cute.
That must have been last year's Halloween.
Yeah, this one is fun.
That is cute.
Some zoom in, actually. That's cute, right?
That is really cute.
It was 2024, actually.
Yeah, that's super cute.
So, yes.
So you're contemplating the color of the...
Contemplating the fabric color. In the finished size, I'll probably do 16 count. It's 4.5 inches. 18, it's only a little 4x4.
Oh, okay, that's really cute.
So it's just a little baby, but I think this pattern's so cute and fun. So I just wanted to shout out Primrose Cottage for this one. It's on the radar.
I love that. Okay, I have a couple more WIPs to talk about, but real quickly, I want to tell y'all. We got our Just Cross Stitch magazines yesterday.
So fun. I love this subscription.
That was a nice surprise, but I thought it was so fun that they have a jackalope.
Yes.
On the cover. That's kind of a West Texas thing.
Yes.
Jackalopes are, and so I thought it was really fun, but I flipped through here. I'm not going to do any spoiler alerts for y'all, but there is some really cute patterns in here.
Yes, that was a good little surprise.
Yeah, I was surprised to get that.
Yesterday, so I thought that jackalope on the front was fantastic. I want to stitch that. I love him.
Okay, I have a couple more WIPs to talk about. I had a lot of stitching the last couple of weeks, y'all.
I have
because I did all my Lizzie Kate things, and then I feel like I've had a lot of stitching. Okay, I'm still working on Scarlet House Wallflowers. Love this pattern. And I did some of the called for, and then some of the other ones I switched to Silks for You, just to be a little more vibrant.
That's turning out
I did get
so
this
good.
part all done. And so I really don't have that much left to finish.
That is looking
I think I could have it finished
good.
by our next Flosstube, because...
My God.
And I love the vibrancy of the Silks for You threads. I think this is just so pretty. And then I saw that they came, because the pattern, is more muted.
Yeah.
Which goes along with the wallflower name. But I just love, and I love the pattern. And I did have to pre-order, because Scarlet House came out with a fall version.
Oh, they did?
Yes, of the fall flowers.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
And so I had to pre-order it because I just love the pattern.
How pretty. I said it last time, but I can't get over that fabric.
I just love that little cloud fabric.
It's so vibrant.
Yes. Yes.
That would be a good one for your flower girl.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
I like that.
And so excited to do that, and I'm excited to do the fall version.
That is so fun.
Yes, and I have it in another bag from Pam's Needles and Threads, which just love her
so
little
cute,
bags.
so fun.
And then I have one more.
Okay, I'm gonna go because I have two.
Okay, you have two, and then I'm gonna do this
so
one.
we can take turns.
Yeah.
We are filming this on the day that it's released, and yesterday we had horrible news.
Yes.
Dolly Parton. I'm sorry, was it 2 days ago?
No, it was yesterday.
Okay. Dolly Parton.
Oh yeah, 2 days ago she passed away.
2 days ago.
Tuesday.
Passed away. And so devastating, but she lived a great life. She was amazing. A few years ago, when I got back into stitching, I stitched the Dirty Annie's What Would Dolly Do pattern. So I have to just do a little finish. This just sets up on my desk.
So cute.
I work from home, so I just see it on my desk every day, and now I get a little bit sad, but
yes.
Still so happy to stitch this pattern. It's so cute. I got this at the Tinsmiths.
And you need to post that online, because I know some people have been asking about Dolly patterns.
I commented on there and posted it, and I got a lot of little likes. So.
Okay, good.
And it does have beads. I did way bigger. These are like big seed beads, but they're kind of just fun and over the top, like Miss Dolly herself.
Mm-hmm.
I did not do the called for colors. As you can see, I went a little bit brighter. So
cute.
Yeah, I just wanted to shout this one out since it's an old piece and we were so sad about Dolly, but
yes,
she was an amazing woman and just a true legend.
Yeah,
so,
she really was.
Shout out to Dirty Annie's for this pattern. I'm certain that you will be getting a lot more orders.
Yes,
now.
for that, for sure.
Yes.
That's adorable. Okay, yes. My last WIP I had worked on came in this cute little, I have it in this little bag from the Decorative Needle. I had never ordered from her, and I got cute. This, and it's really cute. I'll link her below. I think this is more Teresa Kogut fabric.
It looks like it.
And this one is good for small little projects because it's, more narrow. But I had started, I started this initially on, I was going to stitch this on the Colorado trip, but it came with, this is the Night Owl ornament from Satsuma Street.
So fun.
I love Satsuma.
Yes.
And all her bright colors. And she has several little ornaments.
She does.
On the back.
With that use these bright colors. We'll
go to and so it came with the black perforated paper to stitch it on, and I just really didn't want to. Originally I was like, well, I don't want to stitch the background because that's just extra stitching to me. Yeah. And so then I opted to I'm almost done with the moon, but not quite, so I have my needle on here. But I opted to do him on this little fabric. And this was an ornament pack piece from Under the Sea called Sila. Okay, but what is so interesting to me, and we know that when the dyers dye their fabric, it can change the count a little bit. Like, people are always talking about how tight picture this plus fabric is on the count. Like, if it says it's 36 count, it'll be more like a 40 because it shrinks. But if you, and I think Jess can maybe zoom in on this, but when I put this is a 20 count fabric, okay? But when I put the perforated paper up to it, if I stitched over 2, it's the same. I would have thought the perforated paper was 14 count, like typical 14 count, but I didn't measure it. I have a
oh yeah, guide. You can see there. Right
when
here.
I held that up to this 20 count, I'm like, if I stitch over 2, the holes line up perfectly.
So that's how you knew this fabric would work.
Yeah, because it was, at first I thought the 20 count might be too small. I mean, obviously I was like, if I stitch it over 2, that's making it like 10 count.
Huh.
But it lined up perfectly with that perforated paper, and then I don't have to, I'm not going to stitch the background, I'm just going to stitch the owl. But this was a fun little ornament project.
That's fun. Are you going to stitch the white in the moon?
Yes, I'm going to stitch the white in the moon, and then I'll stitch him and put the little beads. It came with beads and sequins. It comes with everything in those Satsuma ornament kits.
Packs.
You get everything. The thread, the needle.
Oh, I love that.
The beads, the sequins, the whole, everything you need to stitch it. I just didn't want to stitch it on this. You could do white or black. Because it's white on one side, black on the other.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm. And so I'll save that for a sled, one of my Christmas sleds or something. But I just thought this was fun.
That is fun.
And then he'll just be on this cute little fabric.
I love it. That's so cute.
So that's my last WIP, new start / WIP. I had 3 new starts. That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. With all the WIPs I have, having 3 new starts is ridiculous.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
I know, but it's still ridiculous. Okay, I did have one more thing I wanted to talk about.
Same.
Okay, I want to talk about, so we've mentioned a couple times we're going to the Dirty Annie's retreat.
Yes, in
mid-September, speaking of Dirty Annie. And we're excited to go and get some quality stitching time.
Oh.
But our friend Dana at Grey Puff Creations, y'all know she does our Padfolios. I don't think I have one with me, but we've shown those before that we love her Padfolios. Her quality of her work is just so great.
I agree. And it just makes organizing each project so much better.
Oh, I love being able to put everything in that one thing and just grab it and go.
Yes, it holds the Q-snap. It holds just everything.
Mm-hmm.
They're fantastic bags.
But I talked to her about, because the girls and I are going, the Sal sisters, Jazzy and I, will all 4 be there. And so I had talked to her about retreat mats for us, because I'd seen some people at a retreat I went to had retreat mats, and then other people I've seen online, and I was like, do you need it? Do you not need it? I don't know, but it seems like a fun thing. So I talked to Dana about it, and she didn't have one, but she's always willing to do custom listings. And okay, so this is what we came up with collectively together. So I knew I wanted a pocket on the outside just to store whatever.
So this is a Tangled Floss Grey Puff Creations
That's
collaboration.
Collaboration. And she is so sweet. She gives our viewers a discount.
Yes.
Tangled Floss 5 if it's under 60. Tangled Floss 10% if it's over 60. But this little mat has, we picked the fabric, and so it has these Did I have? Oh,
it was just your.
Okay, and so then this is what it looks like.
So cute.
And so it has these if you have thread, you know, like threads you want to clip in or whatever. And bobbins. This is my favorite. Yes, she had, like the bobbin rings or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then this is the scissor fob that's attached, so you don't lose your scissors.
So cute. There
is a little felt needle holder. And then we have another pocket here, and then this is a pocket, and then there's a little orc catcher that matches.
Like, are y'all kidding?
And so it's so cute, and I'm just excited to have this. And it's just a fun little work area.
You need. Isn't that so
Keep
fun?
all my stuff tidy. So shout out to Dana for working with me to create this, and the girls and I love our retreat mats.
Yes,
we're excited to use
them.
And appreciate all your work on the things you make us.
Yes.
So
thank you.
That's the last thing I have.
That is fun. The very last thing that I have is this pattern that I've been trying to hunt down.
She was on a mission.
I don't know why I'm drawn to this pattern. I just love it. It's so vintage.
So you first saw it, somebody stitched it on Facebook?
In a Facebook group. And I was just like, pattern, like I always do. Harass people if they don't tell us where it is. Well, she tells us, but it's not in print anymore. This is a Leisure Arts leaflet from 1992, the year I was born. So serendipitous. But it is the kitchen sampler. And I'm going to show you up close because you really can't tell, but it's a little kitchen sampler from A to Z. And I just think it's so fun and cute. And
I love that you love this.
It can say Jasmine's kitchen right there. I just think that's so silly and cute. I won't stitch the top, just the alphabet. So just like that.
And so this has been, when she was like, Mom, I'm on the hunt for this, and I was like posted in the Unicorn out of print Facebook page. I don't know if y'all know about that one. It's like Unicorn out of OP, and you can post out of print patterns that you're looking for. And I've posted a couple things in there and have been really lucky that someone has had all the patterns I've looked for, I've been able to find on there. Someone has had them and offered to sell them to me or directed me to a place to buy them. And it is shocking to me whenever they posted, someone posted for Jazz that they had this. The number of comments were like, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it.
So
like, this pattern is super popular.
I saw it like a year ago, and I was just like, okay, it's not meant to be because they don't make it anymore. But then, maybe a month ago, I saw again, somebody said that they had just finished it. And I'm like, so people are getting this pattern. So I posted in the Unicorn group per my mom's advice, and nobody really, there's not a lot of traction. And so I have a different cross stitch patterns Facebook group. That's what it's called. And so I go in there and just kind of ask, does anyone know where I can buy a copy? And like she said, the comments are just flooded. Everyone loves it. Everyone wants to stitch it. And I had was 2 seconds too late on another post where a lady was selling it, and she was like, I'll let you know if it falls through. And she was like, no, they bought it. And so I was like, what do I have to do to get this pattern? So long story short, in my cross stitch patterns group, a woman had it for sale, $12. It was only $3 in 1992. So I paid $12 for it. I'm so happy to have this in my possession now. I'm super excited to stitch it. It's in color. You really can't ask for more than that.
You could not ask for more than that. And it is really cute.
Happy for this. And somebody else did respond in the Unicorn group after the fact and was also
said they had it. And they were looking
cheaper.
For it. They had.
They were willing to sell it to me cheaper. But so that is a great resource. And if you're patient, you can save a couple dollars.
And if you're someone who has been collecting for a while and have some of these old patterns that you're wanting to destash, join these sites.
I think you'll be surprised how many people are still interested in some of the older stuff like this. So I just think it's a fun pattern. And
yes, I agree.
So.
And last video, I don't know if you didn't stay till the end, we forgot to do our giveaway for Silks for You. So I popped back in at the very end and did the giveaway on the red, white, and blue floss. I'm having to look right now because I didn't write down the person's.
Yes, we just want you to claim your floss. So.
I did tag them in the post, but let me see here. Let me open up our info from last time, and so I can tell you her name on camera again, but it's for the Silks for You Patriotic Threads, the red, white, and blue.
Patriotic
And
Cat.
it's RK Schultz, SCHOLZ. If that's your YouTube handle, then you won the floss. Yay. And please email me at holly@tangledfloss.com, and we will get those in the mail to you.
Awesome.
And we are also going to give away another variety pack of Silks for You, different colors. There's 4 of them.
Yes.
And so we're going to give another one away. So they're just the most wonderful threads to work with. So what should we use as the word for in the comments? And please, while she's thinking of the word, remember to not put giveaway or free or anything like that, so we keep the spammers away.
What if we just do silk?
Okay, perfect.
Silks for you.
So comment silk. It doesn't have to be used in the sentence. You can just reply with a comment and put the word silk or whatever is easiest for you, and we will give those away on our next floss tube.
How many are we giving away?
4.
4 Silks for You skeins.
Yes, yes. And we'll show them next video when we announce the winner.
So
yes.
We're Tangled Floss Stitchery, and here's how we finished this project. We used a clearance decoration from Hobby Lobby, our project, a mounting board and batting, double-sided tape, and the ever so handy stiletto, these wonderful clips to clip it all in place, trim the excess fabric, use the aforementioned double-sided tape to stick down all of your edges, or you can also lace it if you're good with sewing. Since this is not an heirloom piece, we are not lacing. We are using the stiletto to poke down all of the corners and sandwich that between the mounting board from earlier that we used as the batting stencil. Now we're going to clip our cording into place using the same clips we clipped our fabric with. Normally we would put the seam at the cording at the bottom, but for some reason we weren't thinking when we did this, so we did not do that. But we used the tacky glue to glue it all down, cut and burn the edges with this fancy little tool. We'll link everything in the bio. And then one final dot of glue to seal it. Like I said, normally this would be at the bottom, but we made it work on the top and clipped there for security. We took that bow off, added these super cute crochet flowers, and just wove them around. They're not permanently attached, that way you can switch it out for whatever your design is. There are lots of fun options in the floral section. And then we are going to attach a magnet to the piece itself, and then a washer to our cross stitch piece. And from there, we're just gonna magnetize it on, and there you go. Thanks for watching.
So
leave your comments below. Thank you as always for tuning in for another Tangled Floss Thursday. We really appreciate y'all being here and all of the comments.
Yes, and please follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, like and subscribe. And next week, look out for our variegated thread tutorial.
Yes, we look forward to seeing y'all soon. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye. Bye.